A gentle reflection on morning and evening practices. Each person moves through life one day at a time. Some days are filled with ease and joy, while others bring challenge and discomfort. But within each day, regardless of how it unfolds, there exists a small and precious space. This space asks for no money, no special ability, no extraordinary strength. It simply asks for awareness and care. Sometimes, it is not grand changes that shift the direction of our lives. Often, it is the smallest daily habits, the quiet ones, done with intention, that slowly reshape how we experience the world. Among these habits, two stand out for their simplicity and their power: a moment of gratitude in the evening, and a few minutes of self-care in the early morning. Let us begin with the end of the day. Evening, a time for gratitude. As night falls and we prepare for rest, the mind often replays the events of the day. Some of these memories may be pleasant. Others may carry stress, regret, or sadness. It is natural to feel the weight of these emotions. But we also have a choice. We can pause, take a breath, and gently reflect with gratitude. Gratitude in the evening is not about pretending the day was perfect. It is not about ignoring difficulty or disappointment. It is simply about recognizing that we lived this day. That we had the chance to feel, to act, to speak, to listen. Even if the day brought struggle, there is still something deeply meaningful in the fact that we experienced it. When we take a few moments to say quietly to ourselves, "Thank you for this day," we are not denying pain. We are softening our relationship to it. We are reminding ourselves that life is not made up only of results and accomplishments, but also of presence and participation. Ending the day with gratitude helps prepare the mind and body for rest. It gently closes the door on the noise and activity of the outside world. More importantly, it begins to reshape the inner world. Gratitude has a quiet strength. It draws attention to what is good, even in difficulty. It makes space for peace. Over time, this practice becomes a habit. And habits, once established, become a way of being. This small act, repeated night after night, has the power to slowly transform how one sees the world. Why gratitude matters. At first, the idea of feeling grateful after a hard day may seem difficult. One might ask, how can I be thankful when things didn't go well? But this question carries within it a misunderstanding. Gratitude is not a reward for comfort or success. It is a way of seeing the deeper value of life itself. To simply be alive is already something extraordinary. Many forms of life never awaken. Many hearts never beat. But here we are breathing, thinking, walking this earth. That alone is worth noticing. There are countless reasons to complain during the day. Circumstances may not go as expected. People may disappoint. The body may ache. But within each of these challenges is a reminder, we are still here to feel them. That we are alive to experience life, and all its variety, is not something to take for granted. This awareness does not erase difficulty. But it brings perspective. It brings balance. It reminds us that being alive is not a given, it is a gift. Gratitude returns the mind to this truth. It redirects our attention from what is missing to what is present. From what went wrong to what still remains. A roof over our head. A warm meal. A moment of silence. A kind thought. These small things, when acknowledged, help the heart stay soft. They help the spirit remain steady. And when practiced over time, gratitude becomes a companion. It helps not just at the end of the day, but during the day itself. It changes how we respond to stress, how we speak to others, how we think about the future. Ending each day with gratitude is a gentle, powerful way to honor the life we are living, no matter its shape. Morning, a time to return to yourself. Just as the evening invites reflection, the morning offers renewal. The way the day begins shapes its entire course. And for this reason, the early hours are among the most valuable moments we can claim for ourselves. Waking a little earlier than usual, even by 15 or 20 minutes, creates a space before the noise of the day begins. In these early moments, most of the world is still quiet. The phone does not ring. Messages do not arrive. The streets are still. This stillness is a gift. In this peaceful time, one can return to the self. No obligations. No expectations. Just breath, awareness, and quiet presence. These morning minutes are meant to be dedicated entirely to your own well-being. This is not a time to work or plan. It is not a time to read the news or check the phone. It is a time to sit with yourself. The form of the practice does not matter as much as the intention behind it. You may sit in stillness and follow the rhythm of your breath. You may gently stretch or move your body. You may combine breathing and movement in a way that feels calming and steadying. What matters most is that this is your time. Time to remember who you are before the world begins to ask things of you. Time to center yourself so that you can meet the day with clarity and calm. When done regularly, this morning habit becomes a grounding force. It helps reduce anxiety. It improves focus. And perhaps most importantly, it reminds you that your life belongs to you first, not to your schedule, not to your responsibilities, but to your inner peace. Creating a habit of presence. Both morning and evening habits require consistency. They are simple, but not always easy. There will be days when sleep is restless, when mornings feel rushed, or when the mind is too full to sit quietly. But this is where the practice becomes meaningful. Even 5 minutes of stillness in the morning is valuable. Even a single breath taken with awareness before bed makes a difference. The key is not perfection. The key is presence. Over time, these practices begin to feel less like effort and more like nourishment. They become part of the natural rhythm of the day. They offer something that cannot be found in external achievements, a deeper connection to yourself. When you begin and end each day with intention, life feels less chaotic. Even in the midst of challenge, you carry within you a quiet space of peace. This space becomes a refuge. A place you can return to again and again. The gentle power of daily rituals. These two daily habits, gratitude in the evening and mindful presence in the morning, are small. But they carry great power. They do not require special equipment or complex instructions. They only ask for time, attention, and care. As life continues, especially in later years, it becomes clearer that the most important moments are often the quietest ones. A breath taken in peace. A thought of appreciation. A gentle movement. A silent morning. These are not dramatic changes, but they are transformative ones. They help soften the heart. They steady the mind. They create space for joy, even in the ordinary. Practicing gratitude at the end of the day helps release what no longer serves you. It helps you rest. Practicing mindful awareness in the morning helps you begin the day with clarity. It helps you feel centered before life pulls you in many directions. Together, these habits form a circle. One prepares the mind for sleep. The other prepares the mind for waking. And in between, you live your day with a greater sense of presence. Each morning is a beginning. Each evening is a completion. And within this rhythm, there is the chance to shape your life not through control, but through care. Not by doing more, but by being more aware of the moments you already have.